What's up, guys, and welcome to today's Legend review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Dutch Legend Frank Rijkaard. Now, guys, Frank Rijkaard, as many of you can notice, is in the center defensive midfield position. He did get a position change thanks to EA this year. He was a center back last year, and I did a center back review on him, and I actually gave him a 7.8 out of 10. Now this year, guys, he got a CDM, which is also a position he played in his career. He played both CDM and center back, but I am super excited for this CDM card and to let you guys know how he feels in the midfield. Let's go ahead, guys, take a look at his face card stats. 70 pace, 68 shooting, 78 passing, 68 dribbling, 87 defense, and 84 physical. As you guys can see there, he has a 4-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves with a medium work rates, and in the 6 games played, well, 6 games, he actually pretty much played 5. After 10 minutes of one game, he was injured so bad he had to be removed, which kind of sucked, but I did play 6 games overall. It showed on his contracts removed. Had a goal and 3 assists, probably could have had more assists, and I'll tell you one little sneak peek before we talk about the pros and cons later. His passing feels pretty sweet in that center defensive midfield position. Now we're going to go ahead, guys, take a look at his in-game stats, give you a further in-depth look at what his stats really are, and then we'll take a look at the highlights, the pros and cons right after that. Rijkaard's in-game stats, guys: 93 composure, 89 interceptions, 85 reactions, 84 stamina, and 88 strength. He also has 84 heading accuracy, 83 long pass, 86 marking, 85 short pass, 85 shot power, 86 slide tackle, and 88 standing tackle with a 4-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves, and those medium work rates. Now, guys, he also has tackling, tactician strength, complete defender specialities, and the flair and long shot taker trait. This card is an absolute beast of a card. So we're now going to go ahead, guys, take a look at some highlights and get right into the pros and cons for this card and Frank Rijkaard in the center defensive midfield position. Now, my first pro for him, guys, is his tackling. Obviously something needed for a center defensive midfielder. His tackling is crazy. He has an 87 defense rating, some pretty high sliding and standing tackling ratings as well. And that is going to lead me into a second pro, which is his strength, which goes hand in hand, with the tackling. But he uses his strength and his tackling very well, guys. In the center of the midfield, more on the defensive side, he's a great holding midfielder, guys. He just covers those 2 center backs in the back line, makes great plays, and leads to outbursts and breakaways, counterattacks, and that is what I think his biggest role is as a player on this game. I think he is someone who starts from the back. He wasn't that great, in my opinion, as a center back. I think the center defensive mid role is definitely more tuned for Rijkaard, and I like the way he plays there. Now, I have one more pro, guys, and that is his passing. As you guys have seen throughout these clips, he had 3 assists in 6 games, which is not bad for a center defensive mid. Right there, as you see, could have had one more, and that's kind of been the story for a lot of my legends so far, losing out on assists because Welbeck is having a hard time finishing the ball, even though he did right there. But yeah, guys, Rijkaard's tackling, his strength, his passing, he is all that you need really for a holding midfielder, and he's actually kind of cheap, so he's not bad. You get a bang for your buck with Frank Rijkaard. Now, guys, I do sadly have one con for Frank Rijkaard, and to me that is his pace. He has 70 pace, which isn't terrible. I think it's 70 pace. It isn't terrible for a center defensive midfielder, but I would like him to be a little bit faster. He feels a little bit slower on this game, more like a 65-ish, 64, 63, and that is probably the one thing that I did not like about him. Nice little plays there at the end. Let's go ahead now, take a look at his overall summary, and as you guys can see there, I did say I gave him a 7.8 last time. I did give him an 8.8 out of 10 this time on the 10 scale rating for this review. I liked him a lot more in the center defensive midfield, guys, as compared to the center back. The pros and cons are listed there, as well as the games played, goals, assists, pass completion percentage, and tackles won percentage. Some interesting stats and important stats for you guys to understand and know about Frank Rijkaard. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. As always, guys, feedback is appreciated. Leave some comments down below on what you thought about the review, how I can be better, and maybe even some guys to review in the future. Thank you for checking out this video, guys, and until next time, I will talk to you later.